Hi, this is Lou Mannering. I'm talking to you from the Riverview Cafe in Plymouth, North Carolina, and you're watching the East's Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this May the 4th be with you edition of the East Daily Download. This is going to be an awesome show. We are going to talk about Star Wars. We're going to have Star Wars props, memorabilia, etc., etc. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun because who doesn't love celebrating May the 4th be with you? It's a holiday, isn't it? I mean, unofficially perhaps, but still nonetheless. And hey, I'm starting off the day I started off the day dressed and ready to go because I knew that it was going to be a big day full of a lot of exciting things, and I didn't want to waste any time getting dressed this morning, so I thought let's just do it last night. And anyway, we've got the Star Wars sheet blanket I've had since I was a kid, and I bring it out every May the 4th. I don't use it every day, so don't worry about that, but I bring it out May the 4th. To celebrate, and yeah, so I tell you what, we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff today. Why don't we get going? Check this story out. I'll be back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download. Really excited about this.
Now downloading Down Eats.
We've lived down here in this area, this county, for about 14 years. And we've always thought the river here was just such a beautiful spot. We saw an opportunity to buy this old building. This was a former grocery store for maybe 40 years. Our plan was just to fix the building up and then sell it. But as we got going, my wife loves to bake. She would frequently bake for me and the contractors coming in. And we decided maybe we need to make it a little cafe, bakery, and that morphed into a specialty grilled cheese cafe, and that's what we do mostly. We've got 8 or 10 that we make on a regular basis, whether it's the Sloppy Joe or the French dip or the Italian. They're all, you don't know what to order when you come in for lunch, and we see that a lot. And then we also do cold deli sandwiches, club sandwiches, turkey, roast beef, things like that. But I think one of the most popular items is our bakery items that my wife Jill bakes almost every day fresh. At the end of the day, I'm always saying, oh, I hope there's one whoopie pie left. I kind of want to sneak it away and hide it, but Jill says, no, we have to sell it. It's comfort food. We're offering comfort food, and people do get a lot of comfort out of her sandwiches.
Watch the East Daily Download at WNCT.com under the Download tab. Follow the East Daily Download on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Use the hashtag East Daily Download.
This is a special behind-the-scenes look, getting ready to shoot the May the 4th Be With You episode of the East Daily Download. I actually happen to have this Star Wars blanket that was mine when I was, 6, 7, 8, whatever it was. And I have always kept it for some odd reason, but now it makes sense because I was waiting for this opportunity to use it for the East Daily Download, and it is a great prop to use to start the day off for the May the 4th Be With You episode of the show. Welcome back to the East Daily Download special May 4th edition of the show. Hope your day is going great so far. I'm all jazzed and pumped and excited about this show and the day because of what it represents, how exciting Star Wars is, how much fun it is. They've got a whole world now in Florida that you can go to at a certain theme park. So, and speaking of that, when we last left each other, I was telling you that I needed to get some socks. So, here, okay. So, this is a pair of socks. One is a Darth Vader, one is a Stormtrooper, and it comes that way in the pack, so you get one of each, which is kind of cool. But I happen to have two pairs. Nope. Here. Okay, so here's the other pair, which is exactly the same. So, I can mix and match like this, which is originally the way they're supposed to be done, or I can put two Darth Vader socks together or two Stormtrooper socks together. Either way, I've got options on May the 4th Be With You. But I think I'm going to, I'm going to go with one of each so I can get as much Star Wars as possible today. I know I'm hitting the maximum amount of geek level right now, but it's okay because it's May the 4th Be With You. It's exciting, it's fun, it's a fun day. That's all it is. Okay, I'm gonna get these socks on. Why don't we check out the next story? Be back here in a little bit, and I got a special surprise for you next. See you soon.
It has been certainly an interesting year as we've started out 2021. Businesses have been doing as well as they can. There's been a lot of new members that have joined the Chamber. We've welcomed over 50 members in this year alone, and it's great to see new people moving to the area. We have phone calls every day from people that are moving from out of state into Greenville. Some of them are coming for work, some of them are working remotely, and some of them are retired. So it's just great to see new faces in Greenville, new businesses, and then our existing residents and businesses continue to do well and to find enjoyment in all of the activities that we have here in our community. The Chamber continues. We're doing a lot of programs and events to help local businesses and to make sure that everybody has the tools that they need for success, and have some great things coming up in addition to a lot of work that we have recently accomplished. We have several events that are coming up and continue a lot of our virtual luncheons, if you will, that we have different events and programs that we have virtually. And so some of those will continue in a virtual format, and some of those will look to move to reduced numbers and capacity and a lot of outdoor opportunities.
What are online originals, local stories,
City officials are celebrating the opening of the city's first marina.
local documentaries,
In Kinston, North Carolina is G.I. Joe's Military Living History Museum.
special features,
Meet Tarborough's tennis star, Miss B. Burnett.
behind the scenes,
I took a trip around Onslow County to learn more about its deep history.
everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals.
So, reading foundations, we have phonemic awareness, phonics, of course comprehension, and that vocabulary. So I'm going to talk about comprehension and what that means. So comprehension strategies help your child understand what he or she reads. For example, your child will use illustrations to understand a story, ask and answer questions about a story, and make predictions about what will happen next. Good readers always think about the meaning of the text as they read. How can you support this instruction at home? read, ask those questions, and talk about books together. And don't just limit it to books. You can do it to TV shows and movies as well. During that family movie night, hit the pause button, talk about what the characters are doing, talk about what they might do next. How do you think the movie's gonna end? It really helps with those question stems that students will be thinking of when they are reading independently.
The Sticky Note Game Show that is sweeping Eastern North Carolina with Julianne Dell and meteorologist Alex Wasilenko.
This is the best way to start your morning.
Good old pep talk.
But why do we set our alarms at 2 o'clock every morning?
To take our cats for a walk.
What else?
To brew some coffee.
This and coffee make the perfect match.
Me!
Where you can get your news and weather weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7.
9 on your side morning edition.
Yes! Nailed it!
Be sure to watch 9 on your side morning edition weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Well, hey, welcome back to this very special edition of the East Daily Download. May the 4th be with you today. And we thought we would pull out, or I thought I'd pull out all of these Star Wars action figures. If you saw the show last year, I was in the attic looking for everything. Since then, I have, gotten everything out and got it all organized. And so you can see these are actually the real legitimate action figures from when I was a kid, going back to the 80s. You get your original Luke Skywalker, your Greedo, your Hammerhead, your Princess Leia from the Empire Strikes Back. You've got your Han Solo from the Empire Strikes Back. You've got you get it. There's Boba Fett right here, the original, the Sand Person, love him. The original Princess Leia, the original Lando. This one right here, though, is a new version of C-3PO. The original one you'll see in a bit is... well, all of its limbs, you can't stand it up, it falls over. Anyway, in R2, how about we do this? Okay, that's enough geeking out right here. R5D4, that's how you know I'm hardcore. I know the name of that one. Anyway, and we have the Millennium Falcon here. That is the original Millennium Falcon that was sold in the original box that I got for... Santa brought it when I was about 11, maybe 11, 12, 10, somewhere in there. I don't know, but I managed to keep it. It's not in great shape, but it still works. It's still in okay shape, but the original box and everything here, so that's kind of cool. Okay, we will be back here in a little bit to continue on our May the 4th Be With You adventure of really celebrating this great, not just movie franchise, but TV, Mandalorian, Star Wars Rebels, all the great TV shows that go with it. Okay, why don't we check this next story out? I'll be back here in a little bit on May the 4th Be With You.
This is the first live performance in front of a crowd since December of 2019. Yes, the audience is in a car, but live theater is finally back.
Bow to the master of all Seville, that's me.
This performance is months in the making, the Barber of Seville at Marin Center.
We've been going around backstage saying happy opening night to people, which in a usual year is an exciting thing to do, but in this year it has never meant so much.
With strict testing protocols, performers were finally able to rip off their masks and have their voices heard loud and clear with some pandemic restrictions.
If they're singing at each other, then they have to be further apart. If they're singing away from each other, they can be a little bit closer together.
The vibrant songs from this performance are being heard through the radio of each car. Instead of the pit, the orchestra is in a tent with socially distanced and masked musicians. One lot has a direct view of the stage and another has access to a big screen. A night at the opera has never felt so different.
This is the way to do it in the car. I can lean back my seat and relax. I can stretch out. I'm not stuffed in. I'm not dressed up. I'm not going to tell you what I'm wearing. It's good.
The San Francisco Opera estimates with the new venue, 40% of the audience members are first-timers to the opera. For others, being here reminds them of what life was like before the pandemic.
It'll be the first time we've heard people sing live for more than a year.
It feels almost like a healing, you know, that our world is getting better.
Just a side note about the lead female performer, she is actually 9 months pregnant, and her understudy is watching her closely just in case she has to step in. At the San Francisco Opera in San Rafael, Andrea Nakano, KPIX 5.
Watch the East Daily Download at WNCT.com under the Download tab. Watch your local WNCT 9 in Your Side news on our live stream. Your local news, weather, and sports from across the East. Available on the go with Livestream 9 on WNCT.com or on our mobile app. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Well, that's going to wrap up this very special May the 4th be with you edition of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you for joining us. We truly appreciate it. So you see more action figures here. These are original from the original 3 movies. You got your IG-88, your Bosk, your Bounty Hunters. You've got your Walrus Man. You got your Lando from Return of the Jedi. You've got your Snaggletooth, Lobot. Well, that's going to kind of wrap it up here. Oh, here's another piece of trivia for you. I was actually in a movie. It was a Star Wars themed movie that actually was released, and I played George Lucas's assistant. So you can look that up. It's true. It's a true story. That was back about 2002, 2003, something like that. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up. I'm very excited to share all this with you and get it out of the attic and get it organized here. Have yourself a great day. Celebrate Star Wars. Watch the movies. Watch the TV shows. Watch the East Daily Download. WNCT.com under the Download tab or anytime on the WNCT mobile app. Available for free at Google Play and the App Store. It sounds like an ad right there. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Thank you again for joining us and letting me geek out for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your day. May the 4th be with you.
Wednesday on the East Daily Download, Ariana will be here with a new farm report.
We are back with Tammy Thurston, Director of Equine Technology at Martin Community College.
And Angie will be here with her Q&A with AQ. That's Wednesday here on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina's CW.